I love the elasticity. I love the softness. There's so many different beautiful artistic styles that can be created with it. You know, ultimately, black hair is art.
Wow, that's a loaded question.
It's a light morning question.
My relationship with my hair, it was tumultuous. I say now I'm very appreciative of my hair more so than I've ever been, I guess.
A lot of twists and turns. When I was about like 20-something, I got really sick and my hair started to fall out. I didn't realize how attached I was to my hair.
My mom's Italian, my dad's Jamaican, and neither of them knew how to do our hair. And so a lot of times I would come to school with pigtails that were picked out and like both of them stuck straight out. And I would get like teased.
Once I got back on track and starting to be healthy again, I wanted to keep that kind of relationship with my hair where it's just like, thank you for being and there and I can style you, but I don't need you to feel feminine anymore.
I remember the first time I like picked my hair out like a fro. Boy, like did that alter my personality. I felt like I was in a blaxploitation film and just like acted like it.
This week we are in Tupelo, Mississippi, and we are going to be meeting Melony Armstrong from Naturally Speaking.
She started a natural hair care salon, but she had to fight the state of Mississippi to open the salon.
We will be visiting her braiding school. I believe Rach is gonna get her hair done, and I'm terribly jealous.
Melony is launching her first line of products while we're here, so we get to go to like the launch party and we get to learn about her line and what she's gonna be releasing to the world.
I think this journey is gonna be different for Rachel and I.
The South is racially charged, so for me, anytime I come to the South, that's always sort of like part of the energy.
And I wanna be here and support and learn as much as I possibly can.
I definitely hope to leave this experience with better braiding technique. And I also am really curious to know about the community and how they feel about natural hair now. So, okay, first of all, one thing. This is a very real thing in the Black community, baby hairs, guys. This is usually done with a toothbrush, but you know, it's just that little whimsical sort of feminine touch, but it's a big deal. Now you know.
Oh,
What up, girl?
Oh shit, okay.
You looking good, look, mommy, look.
Woo, okay, look at this.
I know, right?
I love the twang here.
I keep speaking in a twang and I feel like I'm being disrespectful, but I'm really just in awe and wonder of the twang.
Did you ever perm your hair?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Really?
Growing up, the European standard of beauty is like straight hair. And even like look at like Aaliyah was my like idol. And like I always wanted the swoop bangs. Now we know that it's like there's different textures of black hair and we're very particular.
Scribbity creeps.
Obsessed with us.
They're obsessed.
All they do is like film us all the time.
All day.
Nice to meet you guys. Well, come on in.
Thank you.
This is our station area. We have 3 stations here, and this is like the sitting area / eating area.
Don't mind if I do.
So do people come and hang out here and just eat, or they're like waiting for their...
Nowadays, people pretty much come in for services and leave, but really back in the day, people would come and just hang out. Wow. And they would say, you know, it just feels so, you know, the atmosphere in here that we just don't want to leave.
I'd love to go over to the hair braiding studio.
Okay. Well, actually, we don't have to go far. It's right next door. And actually, we have a class going on right now.
I love that name. Nice to meet you. Hi, Rachel.
Kiesia.
Kiesia, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I love your hair, Kiesia.
What I usually do is start off by asking each person in the class where you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 as a hair braider.
Like 4 maybe.
4? Kiesia.
I would rate myself a 9.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, girl. 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done it in a while, but I think I'll be around a 6.
I want you to hold up these 3 fingers. Got them?
Got him.
Okay, now I want you to turn them inward. Okay? Now, I want you to begin to move your fingers. Open, close.
My name's Ruby Watson and I'm 10 years old. I've been braiding for a year.
Since I was 12 on my dolls. No, it's kind of tough to do. Everybody can't do it. I like that.
We're changing our numbers.
No, we're changing
Just putting that out there.
How many people start off holding your hands in this position to start your braid?
Oh, I have to unlearn so much.
It has a lot to do with concentration. Say, for instance, usually I would resort to braiding hair to kind of sort of get my mind off things.
Okay. I want you to, when you come back on this side, go grab it. How do you feel?
I feel great.
You're braiding.
You know what? I think I'm a 6. I'm back on 6, guys.
It gives the children of the community another option. You don't have to go to fast food. You get paid more to braid hair. It's a great career.
Slower on this side with your movements.
Okay, I got lost here.
Nope,
Here.
you're on track.
There.
That's it.
Ah, true.
Guys, this is my favorite thing that I like to do.
Teaching?
Just teach it. I just realized that, that I did have a gift at doing it and people really needed it. So.
Did your mom braid your hair growing up?
She did. So we would have braiding sessions where we were just sitting down for hours. And I remember falling asleep. She would put the pillow on her lap and you wake up, and your hair is braided.
You're all set to go.
All set to go.
When you said that about the leaning, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that.
Nice to meet you.
I'm ready for my braid up. Do you do this often?
I do.
Oh, okay, so you're a pro.
So when did it go from, okay, well, I need to do this out of necessity to, I really love this. I want to do this.
Well, I majored in psychology in college, so I worked for the state hospital and the boys' home. In both of those jobs, I discovered that this wasn't what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to do something on my own. At the same time, I was having issues with my hair. I had split ends, it was damaged. I should get it braided. Made an appointment. The stylist braids my hair. 50 minutes later, exactly, I looked in the mirror and she did an amazing job. And I thought, now what just happened? I got my hair braided. It's gorgeous. It took her 50 minutes. I paid her $75. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to be a professional hair braider.
Do you get to know everybody's business, huh?
Yeah.
You get the gossip.
What's the latest goss in Tupelo?
Listen more than you talk. That's what they tell us.
Yeah. Oh, so they talk about that in training?
Uh-huh.
So after taking the professional braiding class, I practiced for another 6 months. And then that's when I found out that the requirements were a full cosmetology license. And they went down, the list of things in the curriculum. And I said, so what about hair braiding? Is that included? No, we don't teach anything about hair braiding, which didn't make sense to me. So it's gonna be another year and a half. And at that time, $10,000, which I was gonna have to pay out of my pocket. And I called them numerous times just to go, let's go over this again. And that lasted 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a product of oversight or systemic racism?
Racism, yeah, not oversight. I was thinking lawsuit, sue? I didn't know that I was gonna have to do all of that.
It's intimidating.
It's intimidating. If there's a good old boy system in place, I was thinking, am I gonna have a brick thrown through my window Is the whole building gonna be spray painted? Let me say that again. The government in many states requires would-be braiders to take thousands of hours of classes that have literally nothing to do with the trade they want to practice. I decided to go for it. Yeah, and I say this, I wasn't cocky in my attitude to go for it. Felt like it was what I had to do, and it was the right thing to do. And if I did not do it, I would never know what was on the other side. All right, so what we decided to do was to drop the lawsuit and introduce our own bill to lift the restrictions off of the requirements to be a hair braider legally.
Close your eyes.
Ooh, oh.
And just think you got that done in Mississippi.
Right?
You are a professional.
I love it.
She is professional.
So then, what ended up happening?
It took a moment just to sink in. I was like, we really won. 300 people that same day, signed up, registered as hair braiders in Mississippi.
300 people?
300 people.
What is beautiful about black hair? It's our hair.
It's our culture. The beauty of black hair is that it can be anything you want it to be.
My relationship with my hair growing up was not good. It was hard to manage, and my sisters wouldn't take the time to help me with it.
When I was teaching, it was always curling it and styling it. I just get up in the morning, put water on it, a little moisturizer.
Good and bad hair. I was told my hair was bad.
Usually they frowned on nappy hair. You coming in with it all over your head, which is, our hair.
The good hair and bad hair statement has really corrupted our generation, our daughters, to feel like they had to do something that was gonna damage their hair to be accepted and to be pretty.
Hitting the town of Tupelo.
Y'all, we coming for you tonight.
You can't waste the braid. Once you get your hair done, you have to go out, right? Am I right? Your line that you have coming out, can you tell us a bit about what's coming for you in the near future?
Yeah, so what's coming for me in my future is Good Locs. And although the name of the products is Good Locs, it is for any type of hair. My clientele, can you recommend a product that will moisturize my hair? My hair is just dry, my locks are dry.
Yeah.
And so because of just being in that space, I felt like I know exactly what locks need.
Dehydration is very real.
Yes, hydration. They need that product. And I want them to have that product. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's here today. I don't take this for granted at all. It just causes me to have a feeling of just wanting to do more and to just want to be more of a help to society. So thank you all again for being here and sharing in this moment with me.
What kind of influence do you feel that you've had on your community?
I think I have, allowed people to see this as something more than just braiding. Okay. And so the last thing I wanted to just share is that my husband and I are about to unveil one product out of our new line of products called Good Locs. Particularly in the Black community, we all are familiar with the term good hair and bad hair. And so I thought about that, good hair, bad hair, and then I thought about locks. And I said, is locks good or are locks bad? Nah. And so was born Good Locs. You want a drum roll?
Who got it? Uh-oh, hold on.
Okay.
Y'all had to drum it
I'll
again.
hold this, you pick it up.
There we go. 20-something years in the works. Finally.
But right on time.
Right on time.
You know, it was more than just going over my cousin's house or my cousin coming over my house getting their hair braided. I actually have an appointment to go to the salon. A bona fide braiding beauty salon where you come and you receive services.
In a sense of getting jobs. Sometimes they wouldn't hire you if you come in there with some kinky hair.
I think hair can be political. People look at it different ways, and it's their intake on, you know, how they was brought up.
Well, even in schools, the little black boys who wear dreads, which I think are very cute, some schools want them to cut their hair.
I twisted about 2 at the end. It won't come loose because I tie it real tight.
Wear your hair the way you want to wear your hair because it's on your body, nobody else's body.
She likes her hair twisted, and I think that she will embrace her hair. She likes the texture, she likes to touch it, she likes to feel it.
Thank you so much for being a part of our project. You did so good. Did you have fun? Yeah, you were amazing. Yeah, Mommy. You and Mommy were amazing.
Melony, have you been to the Museum of Civil Rights?
Yes, I have been to this one a few times. I think it is very well put together, and it really gives you a good feel for the things that went on, you know, during that era. I think one of the most touching scenes was the walkthrough where you go and you see Dr. King's hotel room. And you walk through that, and you just can kind of envision him being out on that balcony. When you go through that part of the exhibit, it's really, really quiet. You know, it's really, really quiet.
It was really special for me to go with someone like Melony, who is so connected to her community and really is working in uplifting us as a people. And also just seeing the similarities in what our ancestors have done was really nice and like a positive point to like bring me back into the present moment and into the positive things that are going on right now.
The National Civil Rights Museum was a very beautiful experience. You know, one, Melony was so gracious to kind of talk to me, and, you know, I just wanted to make sure that I was being as supportive as I could. She understood that, and she really took the time to explain to me what's necessary to be an ally.
I think just being willing to understand the pain that is real, to be willing to empathize, because we all understand what pain is, and my pain may be different from your pain, but if you've gone through something that I haven't, I can still be sorry. And I think, you know, we can have those feelings for one another, you know, just as a person to another person. Lorraine Hotel is just such, I mean, it's just woven into the fabric, you know, of the South.
So just right there where that reef is where they shot him?
Yes, right there. It's, you know, just to be taken back in time. We're standing right at that.
It looks exactly the same as all the pictures I've seen growing up. It's hard to describe what this trip has done. It's hard to describe.
He definitely paved the way for not only myself, but others to come along and be able to make a difference. It had to take a lot of commitment to do what he did. But then I also think about what he left behind. It's sad, but it also makes you very proud.
At first, I was like a negative. Like, I didn't know how to do it.
So then, as she taught me, it like built me up into this person where I could build like my own shop, and I can have workers to braid too, and I could teach them stuff like that. So
the power of braiding is generational wealth for us. That's the power of braiding. That is food on the table. It's confidence. It's your kids having what they want. It's everything. For some people, it's everything. And it's fly.
That's what I wanted to add. It's
Fly, girl.
Thanks for watching Beauty Mark.
If you like what you saw,
Subscribe for more. I said
You
it.
did it. Okay, you're leaving me.
Sorry, I got really excited.